By the way, so Gabriel Jesus is now in Arsenal.
Yeah. He shifted. So two players shifted from City to Arsenal. Zinchenko and Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus, yeah.
Oh man, interesting development.
Bro, Tottenham's team is
So
actually
Arsenal
lit
is
this
actually
time.
a really
Yeah.
good team.
I'll show you the transfers, okay? I was just checking here. So
So, who is
Tot
City's new left back?
City's left back, this guy, Cancelo will play. Cancelo will play left and Walker will play right.
Right.
Yeah.
And CB's
CB's
Laporte and
Diaz and Laporte.
Diaz is there. Yeah. Diaz is a monster. That's true.
I think Tottenham had the best, transfer window. See, Perisic, okay, like he's old, but he still plays good. Fraser
For
Forster,
free.
backup
Not
keeper.
bad.
Bissoma is actually lit. He's a good CDM. And Richarlison, Lenglet, loan from Barca.
All the best.
Bro, literally they have like 3 or 4 CBs, okay? They have Davison Sanchez, Eric Dyer, I think 2 more people, Tanganga, and then there was one more guy. So they already have a good amount of CBs and they just wanted to, fill the position, I guess. That's why they got him on loan.
Actually, Langley is good, bro. He's not that bad.
Haha. So I think like literally Tottenham had the best transfer window of all the top 6, I believe. So Liverpool, they didn't have much because they just signed Nunes and Carvalho. But Carvalho seems to be a good mid.
Okay.
Yeah, so they had a quiet transfer window, but I think they can actually that team is actually set. They are title contenders this season anyway, so they don't need to change their team much.
They sold Mr. Big Game for free.
Yeah,
What?
bro. Origi.
Man, that guy is like a thorn, bro.
Yeah.
He
But I
came
think-
on, scored 2 goals, destroyed Champions League hopes, and went
Yeah.
back.
Went back.
I think that was good.
Nice.
And Arsenal, I think those two, except those two signings, I think others are pretty okay.
Marquinhos, sir.
No, this is the other Marquinhos. I don't think this
Oh,
is
okay,
Marquinhos
okay.
from PSG. Not that guy, I guess.
That would have made Arsenal even more stronger, actually, if they had signed
Uh-huh.
Marquinhos.
They would have been contenders then.
No, bro.
They still are actually. I mean, see, there aren't big names in Arsenal, but they are playing very well. They're very coordinated.
Yeah.
They have backup there for every position, actually.
Mhm.
So you might never know. There will be a revival of Arsenal this season, probably.
Yeah.
The season is a bit too early to. But yeah, you can't say never for Arsenal.
Yeah. But I think they lost Aubameyang and Lacazette, and they only replaced both of them with Jesus. So I think they are a bit short on the striker category. But yeah, I think let's see. They could also play false 9, considering Mikel Arteta is a disciple of the one and only.
Guardiola.
I think Chelsea is also good. Like these two signings are pretty solid.
Koulibaly.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, this is an interesting transfer, bro.
See?
Sterling and Koulibaly, not
Yeah.
bad, dude.
Yeah. See, I think
But it's
Sterling
that's a-
guarantees goals. That's for sure. Like from left hand side, he will definitely get you at least 15 to 20 goals a season. So,
And
that's-
Koulibaly guarantees intimidation.
See,
uh
thinking about the amount of chances that Chelsea create, Sterling to score 15 to 20 goals is not possible as far as I'm concerned. But let's see.
yeah, but I
great-
think if Werner plays, I think that will be a bit difficult. But I think if Havertz or Ziyech plays the false 9, I think Sterling has a good opportunity to score 15-20 goals. Yeah.
Werner is definitely going out. That's for sure. They're not even going to consider him this time.
Finalized.
And Ziyech, come on. No, it's not finalized yet, but Leipzig are in like the front runners for signing Werner right now.
Oh, back to
Not
Too many people in the stands worried about their safety. Every time he shoots, people are ducking, dude. Keeper doesn't even care.
It's actually it's like the way he played in RB Leipzig before coming to Chelsea, and the way he's
Yeah,
playing,
that was
it's
fire,
just
yeah.
completely different.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think he's one of those players, who, didn't adapt to PL at all. Like, he's one Nicholas Bentner and all those guys. But others, they really adapted. De Bruyne,
Keep-
Havertz and all those guys, they adapted really well, quite easily to Premier League.
Yeah. He missed quite a few sitters in the Champions League finals as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Werner?
Yeah. Him and Pulisic both.
Pulisic, yeah, I remember that.
I think City also did good business actually. Their net spend is I think around 70 million or something total.
Dude, but Calvin Phillips was one of the best buy of this season, I feel, for City.
And he'll
Yeah,
be in
makes
bench,
sense.
I'll tell you.
Seriously, I mean,
Yeah, see,
that's the
you see what happened with Grealish. I think what City are trying to do is just kill the opposition, kill the competition. That's it. Yeah, the same thing.
Instead of getting Grealish that year, they could have gotten Messi. To be honest,
True. I think
seriously,
that would have been lit. City versus United, Manchester derby would be like
Messi
Messi versus
versus
Ronaldo.
best, yeah, most watched football game on earth.
Yeah,
Yeah, but now Laporta is saying he wants to bring Messi back. I don't know.
bro. I don't think they could afford, bro. To be honest,
Let's see what happens, bro. I don't know
if
how he's spending so confidently
yeah,
and making
I
statements.
don't
But
understand one thing. Okay, the football clubs they actually earn a lot out of these merchandise things. Okay, but Barca is
yeah,
saying they're ready to give 49% of those revenue to activate the next lever.
yeah.
49%. That's like ridiculous.
I think
that is
so.
only if they win something. If they don't, if they
Yeah,
continue losing,
exactly.
then people won't buy merch.
The club is gone then. I think the club will sink if they keep losing even after winning so much. Remember last season Barca were at like 8th or 7th till the 14th game week or 15th game week. And then
Yeah.
slowly they started winning and then they finished second. Any more interesting signings other than these?
I think we can look at
Let's
the
see United
rumors.
signing, bro.
Bro, I lost hope, bro. See, I think Ericsson is a good signing to be honest for me. Like he could actually replace McTominay in that particular midfield, right? So if Fred is definitely going to be at CDM, so considering the way he played during the preseason, I think he's going to be a sure starter for Erik ten Hag. So apart from
You're
that,
talking
I
about
think
Christian Eriksen
Christian Eriksen, yeah,
replacing McTominay.
yeah, bro. That's the condition that we are in.
Yeah, true. I mean, Ericsson is good. Definitely gonna perform better than McTominay
Yeah.
for sure.
See,
No doubt.
Bruno will be the the actual playmaker, and the rest of the people would be revolving around Bruno and Ericsson. So that's how I see it.
I completely
Interesting.
love that you ignored Ronaldo, by the way.
Obviously. I think the best front three of United would be Rashford, Martial, and Sancho, in my opinion.
Dude, if Ronaldo's staying, you cannot bench Ronaldo. Seriously,
How would you agree to benching Ronaldo?
your own fans will turn against the club. I am pretty sure of that.
Because he can't play the way Erik ten Hag wants the team to play. Like even if you
Dude,
see,
you can say that about anybody. Ronaldo has played with enough managers to show that he can adapt to any play style.
yeah.
Actually, it's the other way around. The managers are adapting to Ronaldo's style, to be honest.
That is
If-
off lately when he's become
Haha.
old.
Yeah,
he
that's
played
the
with
that's the
Mourinho, he was
problem,
fine.
right? Yeah, that's the problem,
He
right?
played with Ancelotti, he was fine.
Yeah. If that happens with Erik ten Hag, the system won't make sense at all because like what Erik ten Hag wants is he wants the fullbacks to be extremely attacking the way Pep or Klopp plays. They literally want only the two centre backs and the one CDM guy to be present on their half. The rest everyone will be in the attacking half. So if that's the way we play, and if you want to track back or if you don't press properly, you would actually leak a lot of goals. So that's what I'm worried about. Like whether Ronaldo would be able to do that, a role of, the Erik ten Hag striker or the Pep Guardiola kind of striker.
Okay,
Even
here's
if-
my counter to that.
He's able to do it, he won't.
He actually, he won't because there are, barring him and the keeper, there are 9 other players in the field who have that. Okay, forget the wingers also. I wouldn't want my wingers to come back beyond midfield because they need to get forward again. Meaning they have to bear with that defense, maintaining a high line and tracking them. Then you blame the wingers for not creating chances. So the front three, your attacking three, should not go beyond your midfield. Max 2 or 3 yards beyond midfield, they can press. But if you have them, at least your centre forward, Ronaldo is your striker centre forward. If you have him running back all the way to your goal to make a challenge, what are the other players doing? Where's your midfielders?
Yeah, but
And who will they pass the ball to once they get possession? Because Ronaldo's all the way in your box.
No. The problem is actually okay. So let's say that Ronaldo or any forward of Manchester United loses the ball in the opponent's third half. The problem is the manager would want Ronaldo to track back at least till a certain point to get the ball back, but Ronaldo doesn't do that. So let's say that Ronaldo is the closest player to the defender's.
Oh yeah, that
ball.
I agree. Yeah, that he can. If he's the closest player and it's in the opponent's half, then yeah, track.
He wouldn't like press back and then get the ball from him. So that is what the manager would want him to do.
If you see the preseason,
something like
right?
what Messi is doing for Argentina.
Haha, yeah. See, if you see the way United had played during the preseason, right? Like it was actually really good. Like the entire team was in sync in terms of pressing. That if your left winger is pressing properly, then the left back will actually gradually come forward and then assist the player. Like he would, get onto that, the midfielder of the opponent, so that pass doesn't happen correctly. If that kind of sync or chemistry isn't there in the team, then that entire play would like won't work out at all. So that's what I believe.
Bro,
and
very
that's
few teams. Sorry about interrupting, but very few teams have that kind of efficiency. What Liverpool, City, Atletico, maybe to an extent. Madrid also, Real Madrid. Benzema doesn't track all that much. Inside his half or when he's close by, he might go and make a challenge. But beyond that, Benzema doesn't give a damn. I mean, Vinicius never tracks.
Okay.
But they have a solid CTM, so that also that you have to take into account, right?
Yeah.
Your midfielders, if they can do the job properly, then your forwards can actually focus on only scoring goals and
That is the
positioning.
problem with United. Their midfielders are not able to do the job properly because they don't have a proper conventional CDM.
But the defensive TDM part, 100% I agree. Counter-attack also is useful when you have, it's like one counter-attack will work if you have that one guy who can maintain defense during a breakaway from your opponents.
Yeah.
For us, it was actually Kante 2 seasons back.
Kante is the best, bro.
Constantly doing it.
He's a cheat code.
But see, that's the thing. Last season, because of injuries, he was not able to do it as much as good as
That's
he used to
because
do it.
he used 4 legs during the Champions League.
Very true.
Bro, what a player. But I agree. Last season he was a bit bad.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that we lost that Madrid match because of Kante. We gave a very good comeback in the second leg, and we were almost about to win. And then there were 2 mistakes from Kante, and they scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
But still, I think
hard.
Chelsea's mid is actually properly set. Like with Kovacic played really well last season. I've been following. Yeah.
And he's good in the preseason too.
Yeah.
Very.
I'm not sure about Jorginho, but he I think he would be the ideal like replacement for Kante, I believe. So he actually played in Kante's position last season whenever he was injured, like whenever Kante was injured.
Yeah. Jorginho is old, bro.
Yeah. I think
Kante's replacement should be young. Someone like this guy, NDD.
But I think he's still at Leicester, I guess. Like even he's 27, 28, I guess now. I'm not sure. Like, but in FIFA he's really good. Like if you get him in the career mode, actually you can get him up to 90, 93, I guess, 93 plus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Damn. But again, Chelsea is not looking forward to replace any of the midfielders right now. We just one more centre back and then a goal scorer. Shouldn't call him a number 9 because that's a curse.
Get back Lukaku from Inter in midway of the season, then everything will be perfect.
Has to be the worst transfer in our history, probably. Just than Morata and Werner.
Worse than Torres?
Dude, see, again, this guy is bad-mouthing the club indirectly. That is even worse. Doesn't matter if you score. See, Werner has never spoken ill of the club, okay?
Yeah.
He's been in a very bad patch. Managers are benching him a lot. But he's never bad-mouthed Chelsea. This guy thinks that he's a, big thing in the club and he just bad-mouths Tuchel, the club, everything.
But I think this is going to be another competitive season, I believe. Like, because Tottenham has really strengthened, Arsenal is really good. Liverpool, as usual, like that team is already set anyway. They don't need to change much. And City have obviously strengthened. So I think it's again gonna be a 3-way or a 4-way fight this season, I believe.
That's what we hope. But eventually it becomes a two-way fight between City and Liverpool as usual after 10 or 15 games.
Yeah, that's what I hope. Tottenham doesn't bottle, or Chelsea doesn't have any problems or injuries in terms of their players. And again, I hope like United should be in the top 4 this season. That's all I want. Like I want them to finish top 4. I am not expecting anything above top 4 this season, but yeah, at least top 4 is a must for United this season.
Bare minimum. Yeah. I was actually kind of not a Barcelona fan, but I liked Barcelona because Messi was in it. Okay, so I used to follow Barcelona a lot at that time. Even though I know Chelsea fan had a big rift between Barcelona and Chelsea fans.
Oh, I wonder why.
But when Dembele came, I was actually excited. Okay, we have a fast winger who can actually run in and then give assists and score goals in both the foots. All these things. But then
he was like a young Neymar.
Exactly, but he never plays the whole season. Like never, ever. Yeah. I've never seen him play the whole season.
But now with Xavi's new medical team, new fitness regime and all that, I have a feeling things might improve for him. They need to help him put on muscle, bro, but without losing his pace.
Very true, yeah.
I thought at a point De Jong could actually replace Busquets, but yeah, I don't know how that.
De Jong is more of a Xavi. I don't know why they play him so deep. He's like
he started playing center back in preseason, bro.
It's waste of time.
That was blackmailing, by the way. They said that you either go away from the team or we put you in CB. So that complete blackmail. But again, very versatile, and he can wreak havoc in the midfield by creating things, but he's not given the right role in Barcelona, I guess.
Exactly. He's got that Xavi player. He is it, bro. He plays box to box. He can defend well. So he can he makes passes, creates chances, makes runs. He's got it all to be like the perfect midfield talisman, but they don't use him.
Right now, in our Chelsea groups, the only thing that's going on is at least sign Frankie. That's the only thing that's going on right now.
At least.
We have 3 targets right now. Okay. Like all the 3 are like big money.
See, I think Barcelona won't have a problem even if he stays now, because I think they opened up the third lever and they sold, I think, again 20% of their studio rights for about 100 million. So I think they won't have any issues in terms of paying Frankie's wages, I guess now. So,
I have a feeling this whole Frankie's wages and all of that are just created by some of these media plants so that they can create unrest in the whole community.
Okay.
And unnecessarily, make a narrative that he has to go, he doesn't want to stay, so that the Barca community starts disliking him. And then other communities will say, if you don't want Barca, you come here. And he will read all of this. He'll also feel disgruntled.
Yeah. But anyway,
there's a lot of that also
unless
happens.
he gets paid those 17 million, I don't think he would leave Barca, I guess. Because I think in this year, according to the contract, I think his wages actually increase during this season and the next season.
Yeah,
he's the highest paid earner in the club.
400k.
I think 400 or 500k.
500. Seriously?
I feel bad for PK now.
PK, you shouldn't feel bad for PK, bro.
He got a pay cut. He got a pay cut and then play. For
the fact that he's still in the squad itself is grace for PK.
Exactly. He's done. He's finished. He's gone. He should retire and then probably coach Barcelona in another 3-4 years after Xavi.
No, I think he's planning to become the president, I believe. So he's going to stand for the presidential elections and then, he's going to go that route. Because I heard
he has the charisma for it.
I heard in that Gary Neville podcast, right? So the the overlap. So in that he said that he definitely has plans to become Barcelona president in the next couple of years, like after he retires from football.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a got vision. He has that at least. He genuinely likes the club.
Yeah.
So I guess and leadership quality obviously he has. Let's see. But this whole Shakira thing is going to become a problem for him.
Bad image.
Smear campaign number 1, bro. I think this season I'll play Fantasy League properly. I don't think I've gone one.
But I think for you it will be a bit difficult, bro, because you need to follow both La Liga and the Premier League now.
Yeah, so a lot of football. I'm looking forward to it.
Dude, I used to do that like 2-3 seasons back. Follow both Premier League and La Liga the entire season.
Yeah, it's actually nice. Earlier it used to be Premier League would start at like 6:30, 6:30,
Uh-huh.
and then the last match would end by around 10:30 ish. And then La Liga would start at like 11. La Liga meaning Barca's
Yeah.
match or Madrid's match.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
So it'll be
The
like
only problem with
five,
La
six
Liga is
hours
that you have to
continuous.
wake up late. I mean, you have to be
Yeah.
awake late,
Yeah.
like week in and week out.
Yeah.
Like
So it used to be you watch Premier League, play some FIFA, then watch La Liga, and then play some more FIFA and crash.
So, like, since I started playing fantasy, I used to watch all the PL games because, just to get a feel of, like which player should I
Yeah.
pick from which team. So, for that alone, I started watching all the Premier League games. So, I used to watch all the 10 games during the weekend. Almost all the 10
Nice.
games. Yeah.
Nice.